Hey everybody, I'm Surreal Canine. It is a Saturday morning, and I woke up yesterday to a notification that Mark Somerville could not find my video of, what was it, Frozen Hollow or something like that. What was the name of the level? Frozen Depths. And obviously that's kind of a problem, because I want this to be a complete series. You can't do that if an episode is missing, so we are going to be playing all of these again. Or at least I'm going to be showing off my solutions to all of these again. As Beethro descended deeper and deeper, he felt more and more confused. He had a feeling that he was no longer in Rooted Hold. This was not the Empire with its busy citizens and crazy laws. The building style resembled the Empire's style, but it was cruder, more primitive. Deep layers of dust covered the ground. The dungeons that he had spent most of his life exploring made sense. They were either built by surface rulers or were secret conduits from the Empire upwards. Often, he now knew both. But where did these dungeons go? What lay below? Once again, Nuntar has been busy. Anyway, we're going to be making heavy use of the demo feature here. So I remember struggling a bit when I was resolving this. Main issue is just that the gel babies tend to corner you pretty fast with this kind of level geometry. Here's me not really knowing the best thing to do is had a lot of help from Noah T while trying to deal with all this. And yeah, so you have to clear all the gel, which is I mean, it's easier when there are gel than others. Let's just say that. Now I just gotta wait for stuff. Just gotta wait for it. Something like that, anyway. That's better. And I just wait for one more round of growth, and we can clean it up. Awesome. And that makes 300 moves. Which, best was 180. So, yeah. Alright, let's restore to the end of the level and work our way backwards. So, yeah, we came here. Our objective is here, but,
Stalwarts, attention!
obviously we need some help to hold down all those pressure plates at once, so What we're actually doing is solving rooms. Well, first, in order to drop the blue gate, you can see I saved 5 moves in my,
Hey, you there!
Huh?
You are trespassing according to Tar Authority Ordinance 420.5. No entry to gel storage areas.
So it
is
was the
permitted,
Tar
and
Authority
no
that
mention
bans
of
the
forbidden
gel.
Gel may ever be made.
No mention? You just told me about it.
Be that as it may, you have broken that law and must now face the strictest of penalties I have to offer.
Oh?
Yes, indeed. This penalty has 2 parts, each of dire importance. First, I hereforth use my authority as a duly appointed representative of the Tar Authority to officially censure you. Second, I shall, henceforth and hereafter, ignore you completely, offer you no assistance, and indeed act like you are not there at all. I hope you are suitably chastised.
That's it? Guess so.
So, yeah, just more clear all the... Just another room where you have to clear all the gel. Alright, so, this room. I guess I got... Oh, yeah. I took a look at this demo in order to... I had to figure out how I got... Well, how anyone could get 39 on that, but, well, you cheat. And this is what I did. So yeah, adders, they can just eat tar stuff on any square that isn't cuttable, which is any square for, in the case of gel, because they can't move diagonally. So, you know, that's nice. Gotta trick the adder into eating all the gel babies so we don't get cornered without our sword. If there was a challenge scroll here saying to clear all of the gel, I could see that being a thing, but yeah, just killing the adder early is a pretty funny unintended solution. I like the waterfall sound effects in this room. Just barely got away from the adder, and now I can start killing it. For comparison, this is the cheap solution. Pretty smart, actually. And you can solve a level easily in Chip's challenge like that. We say the level is busted. So, yeah, this is kind of nonsensolium. I saved a couple of moves, but nowhere near Rabscuttle's record. Not seeing a lot of Dragon Fogel or Disoriented in these leaderboards. So yeah, objective here, pretty simple. Just kill all the gel babies before the gel down here grows into this passage. It's just hard because gel babies are sticky and they tend to get stuck on these ponds a lot. So half the puzzle is just figuring out how to get them unstuck. Another note, I like that the demos just show like a transition of movement between two tiles. It's being played back slow enough. Worst part of it all is that gel babies get stuck on each other. Or alternatively, they're getting stuck on my sword. So they don't just come to me. You can't just swing your sword back and forth like you can with roaches. But I did this with a good bit of time to spare. That guy is a thing. But it turns out to not matter. Now it's just a matter of clearing the gel. Saved it. Obviously, I saved it, otherwise I wouldn't have the demo recorded, but... Gel Mother now. And puzzle solved. 600 something, and there's a secret room, by the way. And this is just a conversation which I can play back like so.
Hello, comrades.
Hello, Grayskin partner. It's good to see you. We batch some gel stuff for you. You can smuggle it to surface.
Whoops! That was me bumping my controller, which somehow ended the demo.
Hello, comrades.
Hello, Grayskin partner. It's good to see you. We batch some gel stuff for you. You can smuggle it to surface now.
Just be careful. If the Unclear catch us, they'll kill us.
And that's why we partner you, humanly friend. You're smarter than goblins that not you get some caught like poor Gingball. Hog! Go you source him rest of gel.
Okay, I'll be back later to load the barge.
Stir some ordentlich now. It's time. Human get some blame.
Heh. Lots of scheming on all sides. Alright, then we go, yeah, upward from here. This is a blue gate. It's a blue gate. Which means he would have had to go this way first. Okay, 196 moves. This one took a little bit of, well, straightforward stuff wasn't quite working for some reason. The main obstacle to solving this puzzle is that these crossover tiles tend to result in a lot of unwanted movement on the part of the gel babies. Gotta transition your rows and columns in such a way that they don't get that they do get stuck on everything. And such they don't step onto the arrows until you're absolutely ready for them. If you do it perfectly, you should end up with an arrangement that looks something like this, I guess. Yeah, because those guys are just going to be going up when you step on them. Or when you step into their rows and columns. These guys and these guys. So yeah, they'll all end up on the arrows, and that is just enough space for you to kill them. And there we go. 178. I think that said 178. Yes. Player touches a conquer token on turn 178. Alright. What was so special about this room again? $335 moves. I lost time on that one. So yeah, obviously if I stepped in there with my sword, the gel babies would just ambush me. So you gotta use this passage to lure them out. But obviously that doesn't work once you cross the trapdoors, so you have to come back up and do a bit of trickery and then cross the trapdoors. Gotta figure out what else I want to play today. On a whim, I decided to replay Evoland last night. Don't know if I want to keep doing that. I gotta... Our middle school is showing the Lion King, and Comeback Kid's sister is performing in it, so... I told everybody I'd go see that. That's at like 1 o'clock, and then I got some time to do whatever the heck I want. Most of my stuff for Trails of Creation Season 2, Episode 8 is already written out. Kind of. I tend to like write character sheets in advance and just wing it on area descriptions and whatever. So I kind of have a general concept of what the part of the world that we're visiting will be like. So yeah, pretty small level to be dropping a blue gate this early on, but that's because there are 2 parts of this level. This is the real meat of the level, as we are about to see, saving a little over 200 moves over my initial attempt.
Hi! Is that the Delver from the battle? Pietro!
Yeah, it's me. I thought the Omplic fried up all you stalwarts.
No, they captured some of us. Our training never prepared us for this kind of torture. Please, let me out of here. We're all willing to help out in any way we can. We just want to get home.
Great. I got this door blocking my path. Need it open.
So, yeah, stalwarts are not an element that are well liked by anybody. They're kind of unreliable partners. They get themselves killed way too easily. But what they lack in smarts, they make up for with bravery or something like that, I guess. Tendry might be happy to know a couple of his companions survived. So yeah, now comes the trickiness of trying to keep the gel babies from going after you, not exploding the Fagundo on any of the bombs, and just trying not to hit a bomb yourself. It's a little complicated. I kind of dig it though. Some people like a bit of complexity in their games. Not too much, mind you. I don't play Dwarf Fortress or anything like that. You might say, since my favorite idle game is Sandcastle Builder, there's really no difference. So yeah, now comes the task of just cleaning up all the gel. And trying to figure out how to not get anybody killed except the gel babies. They can die, it's fine. You can see that the gel babies are preferring to go after the stalwart because he's closer to them. Which gives me a couple ideas for a puzzle. They've probably been done already. Just like releasing a stalwart at exactly the right time to releasing a stalwart at exactly the right time to distract a monster from doing something you don't want it to do. Actually, yeah, there was a puzzle like that in Coordinated Assault. And this isn't the first time we're seeing stalwart-type elements either. There were the soldiers in Gunthrow. They do the same thing, except they can cross shallow water. On another note, Hyper Me has the patience of a saint, trying to work through all of the DROD 5.1 code and fixing it up and stuff. Although there are some things that are apparently unfixable, because there are puzzles that rely on the broken behavior or something like that. To tell you the truth, it's not immediately clear to me. I'm only half paying attention to the CaravelNet chat. And now comes the task of, yes, okay, Stalwart is able to do his job, and it is fine.
The rest of my comrades are in there. I'll see you at the stairs down.
Got 5 Stalwarts to rescue, so 4 more puzzles. I lost a few moves on this one, but this puzzle is about distracting Omplix so so the Stalwart won't get stuck just spinning in place on Ore Knights.
Revenge is mine.
You need to keep their gaze away with proximity to B-throw and a bit of a sword reflecting. Now you can see that he's just kind of stuck there now. Because Stalwarts are not smart enough to face away from the direction they're trying to go. At least in most circumstances. There's an entire floor in Advanced Concepts 2 dedicated to Stalwarts. I recommend looking there for some authoritative info, how these guys work, because I sure as heck don't know. luckily, he's able to kill that one without any problems at all. Which means that I just have to wait for him to get to that other one.
Go on.
And there we
Head
go.
for the stairwell. I'll get the rest of your buddies.
292
Yes, sir. Thank you,
turns.
sir.
Heading up to this room. We have a solution that pretty much cut my time in half, although you'd have to cut it in half again to get the best solution here. I remember flailing around a bit with this one too. Got a couple of wasted moves there, for example. Or maybe that was just part of my master plan. I don't remember. This was a couple weeks ago. See, now using the part of this puzzle involves using the roaches to distract the stalwart from trying to go into the middle. Because he's just going to get ate by the serpent if he does that. That's no fun for anybody. It turns out to not matter too much somehow because that happens. Gotta hold the monsters in place so they don't ambush the stalwart around the corner, which is the #1 way they get killed, it seems like. Goblin goes down, and Beethro is able to clean up the last guy. And awayeth we goeth. This puzzle has a challenge. Clear the northern half first, and what a pain that turned out to be. Although it wasn't much slower than the main solution, but here's what we got. The optimal solution, that is. For some reason, the stalwart just wanted to keep dying to tar babies. But where he's at right now, he doesn't actually need to move to kill anything, just turn his sword, so it's much less likely that he will die to something dumb. Which means I can focus on clearing up the tar. Once enough of the tar is cleared, I can hit this orb to open the yellow doors here. Well, this yellow door, anyway. Which, I'm not quite sure why I didn't do that as soon as possible. It would save me some backtracking, but oh well. Gotta say, using ortho squares to block tar growth and just make a zillion tar babies is very mean. Stalwart is able to cover my back there, so, you know, that's good. And we just head on forward and kill the Tar Mother. And I go for this one, he goes for that one, and the puzzle is solved. You watch my back. This puzzle is about just releasing monsters in the right order to not get the Stalwart killed. Because he's the only one who can kill all of them. I saved a bit of time here. Let's watch a demo.
Who's there? Please. Don't let any of them out.
The rock golems are tricky because you gotta actually go into their chambers to kill them. And of course the wraithwings can just gang up on you, the Auntlet could freeze you in place, Evil Eyes might ambush you if you're unlucky. But it looks like it worked.
I'm alive. Thank you, sir.
137. And that's the end of the level, which means we can just go back to... Well, we go here.
Alright, let's do this.
Stalwarts, attention!
Thanks. I'm going further down. I think you want to go some other way to get back to the surface.
Yes, sir.
And that's the end of the level. Most citizens of the Empire held mixed feelings towards rock golems. They were undoubtedly useful. They were great manual laborers, having the strength of many men. They were good guards, being nigh unkillable and, as mentioned above, stronger than nearly any invader. But at the same time, they were stupid and ungainly. They were a throwback to earlier, less elegant days of Empire science. So, when not serving some particular function, the golems were sent to the abandoned tunnels on the way to the lowest point, from whence they could be called when needed and not seen otherwise. And this suited the golems fine, as they did not have to deal with the confusing, fast, soft creatures that kept using big words around them. Instead, they could relax and live at their own languid pace away from the bothersome city. Soccer! And, yeah, we don't need to care about that. So, yeah, that's the end of this lost episode. If you're watching this in a playlist, we'll be just continuing from Rocky Hollow. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week when we tackle Lowest proper. See y'all then.